As the verdict was being read and reached on Tuesday afternoon, a police shooting happened in Columbus, Ohio, pretty much. And what happened was a young girl, 16-year-old Micaiah O'Brien, was killed by police. And essentially, what happened was she was being attacked, I guess, and she called for help from the police. It's amazing. She calls for help from the police and she gets murdered. So anyway, she, I guess, is in a fight, or some girls are coming after her. She has a knife. Now, the video I'm about to show you is graphic. Okay? It shows the racist police officer going over and shooting her to death 4 times. Now, he essentially, so they say, oh, she had a knife and was going over towards one girl, and the officer needed to take action. So let me go over what this video is. Okay, I'm going to show you it, and I just want you to realize how racist this cop is. Okay, he's as racist as you can get in a police officer, and he uses unnecessary force here. Watch this.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey, get down, get down, get down. So Micaiah Bryant is the young lady who was in it. She was 16 years old. The officer arrived and said he saw a knife and then opened fire, unfortunately, shooting that young lady 4 times. She did die. We've also have the video slowed down. The police department actually slowed this video down as they released this video. Take a watch of this version of it as police show what their officer was dealing with. So I'm not sure you still see this video, but right now the officer approaches. There is a knife. There's some movement there, and then he opens fire. Now, of course, there's a lot of people who are upset with this decision. So a lot of questions will be going on. The officer has been put on paid administrative leave. It normally happens after a shooting like this. On top of that, of course, there's calls in the community for more of an...
Okay, so here we have a police officer going over, and he says, hey, what's going on? What's going on? You can't really tell if the girl's really got a knife. You can't really tell what's going on. Now, her mom and her aunt, I think it was, said, well, Micaiah had dropped the knife. She had dropped it. Now, you might be asking, why the hell did this son of a gun have to use a gun? Oh, the right-wingers, oh, she had a knife. You know, he had to do something to protect the people. You know, in Great Britain and in other places here in this country, the cops have used their taser, their pepper spray, their mace, their beanbag bullets, their rubber bullets, their paper bullets, non-lethal ways, non-lethal weapons to calm down situations, including with people with knives. You know, back in the day, people used to say, wow, these cops are using their tasers too much. I agreed, but I'd go back to that day. Absolutely. I mean, I would. Right? Because now they're just using their fucking guns to kill black people. So this young black lady, this young African-American female, basically she's a kid, 16 years old as my little cousin. She calls the police because she needs help. And like Dante Wright, like Adam Toledo, like George Floyd, like Michael Brown, like Freddie Gray, I think his name is, like all these other people. They call the police, or police are called, whatever happens, because they need help. And all of a sudden, they get killed by the police. This does not look good. And what looks even worse, is that the police department only released a little bit of this video. Only about a minute. Wow. How beautiful. Thank you. Oh, you deserve applause. Because you only released 1 minute of a video. You think that officer was just there for a minute? Come on. I give 5 minutes at the minimum. Not even 2. 5. 5 or 10. He was there. And then he shoots and you hear the shells falling. He kills her. And then the police are trying to go do CPR. And explain to me why we need to fund the police. Fund the police. Shut the fuck up, right-wingers. Explain to me why we need to fund the police. Why? So that a black woman, a black man can call and say, hey, I kind of need help from the cops who are here to serve me because I pay their fucking salaries. And, right, I need help. Oh, but then they're going to kill me? You can't call the police while black. You can't call the police while brown. Because what are the police going to do? They're going to do what they were trained to do. This officer didn't study the situation. This officer didn't take actions that were non-lethal. I don't know, send out the fucking taser. Or do you, like Kim Potter who killed Dante Wright, racist bitch, do you not know the difference between a gun and a taser? Or did you just go, I'm trigger happy, I'm a cop, ooh, black girl, knife? Wow. Just incredible. I will say this. It just gets even more bizarre. Right? I think, here's the thing. I think we should put this guy, give him a knife, send him to another country, and let them kill him the way that he killed this poor little girl. I'm not advocating for violence, but it seems, according to the police, that there's no other way to resolve this. None. He's got dozens of weapons on him that are non-lethal. And he can't use those? So apparently, the only way to take out someone is by a knife, according to our American police. So why not send him to another country? Or, if you think I'm being too graphic, send him to another country, put a knife in his hand, and let him know how this person how this young lady should have been treated. Because over there, they de-escalate this situation, and the people walk out alive. They might face consequences, but they walk out alive. Alive. Now, let's go to the mayor. Because even he gets bizarre. Watch this.
Not just the mayor, my father. The city of Columbus lost a 15-year-old girl today. We know based on this footage, the officer took action to protect another young girl in our community. But a family is grieving tonight. And this young 15-year-old girl will never be coming home.
You lying piece of shit. You fucking cop bootlicker. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and the police. He's just standing up for the police here. Oh, you know, he had to take action. You know, cause another young lady needed help. So I'm gonna sit here as the fucking mayor with my balls deep in a cop's mouth. And I'm gonna explain to you why force is necessary here. Lethal force. You know, I know there might be other ways to de-escalate the situation. But, you know, I'm a dumb bitch mayor who doesn't know the difference, or Dickie McGee's acts, as Kyle Kalinske says, about policing. You know, even though I get briefed on it, and I hire the police chief and can fire him at any time. You know. This is just how stupid our mayors are in this country, including my own, Carolyn Goodman, here in Las Vegas. Now, it just, again, the culture in this country of, well, we just need to reform the police. No, fuck the police. We need to dismantle the police, and we need to do what Camden, New Jersey did. They fired their entire police department, and then they hired a bunch of new people, trained them differently, and they worked the neighborhoods that They only work the neighborhoods that they need to, and then they go to your house and say, "Hi, I'm Officer So and So. I'm one of the new police people in the police department here in Camden, New Jersey. I will be in charge of your neighborhood, so that the people know you. You know the people." And guess what? Crime went down over 40%. But no, in our country, we harass black people, we coddle white people, and look, poor white people get hurt by the police too. But even they stand up for the police. I know you just beat my skull in, but love you, cops. We need to completely change our policing here in this country. And might I remind you that policing was started to catch slaves. Okay, so for those of you who say police is not racist, the police system is racist in this country. And by the way, blue lives don't matter. Blue lives don't fucking exist. Blue lives, that's like this shirt, this color of my shirt. If I said this color of my shirt mattered, is my skin the color of my shirt? Are my shorts the color of my shirt? No. I can take off this shirt at any time. I can't take off my light brown skin. I can't. It's just not possible. So, for those who say all lives matter, you're racist, because they don't, according to this country and our police. And for those of you who say blue lives matter, you're racist pieces of shit. That's all you are.